taken to where I am today, I've had to maintain self-belief. Self-belief is probably like the most important thing. I worked in Top Man for about 5 years before I could earn money off SBTV. I didn't start SBTV to make money. I started SBTV because it was a passion and I wanted to film. I remember I was stacking shelves and people was coming into the shop and saying, "Oh look, there's Jamal." In my head I was like, oh, I don't really want to be doing this, but I worked to try and pay to do my other stuff. So while I wasn't working in Top Man, I was out on the streets filming loads of MCs and rappers, and that kind of made up for all the hours that I was working in Top Man. And I maintained self-belief by just remembering in my head, like, one day I'm going to be able to do SBTV and just do that full time. I remember I was going into all the labels and I was trying to get like people from outside the grime and rap scene. I got to a certain level and I was like, oh, I want to film something else. I want to film like different stuff, because my mum was a very musical person, so I was listening to all sorts of stuff. When I go into labels, it's like, no, they didn't really want their artist on SBTV. It was like either too grimy or urban or too underground. And I had to keep believing that I'm gonna try and like get the big ones. So I think Kelly Rowland was my big first kind of out of grime interview, and off the back of that I was able to go into labels and say, look, I've done Kelly Rowland, why can't your artist do it? Obviously it's not too grimy and urban enough for Kelly Rowland to do it or whatever.
So you are SBTV?
Yeah, I started it, yeah.
Alright, congratulations, because he sent me an email. I knew I was doing something, I know it was SBTV.
Yeah, man, yeah.
Alright, how you doing, everyone? How you doing, everyone? This is Spike Lee. Do the right thing and watch SBTV. I
had a point in college, I was about to get kicked out. It was a point in my life where I was like, oh my God, what am I doing? I stopped messing about, I stopped bunking lessons to go shoot SBTV, and then I just focused. I finished it, so I've never really had to have my kind of qualification. I never had to give it to someone. I've been lucky enough for that, but there was a lot of self-belief involved with that. I remember back in the day I was filming with Logan Sama on Kiss 100 every Monday, and I remember those long, cold N207 bus journeys home. I remember them days. That was good, man. It was because I was filming like people like Skepta and that, and at the early times of SBTV, those were kind of like the ones that I wanted to film. I wasn't filming it for SBTV, but it was good to be in like that environment and kind of mix with people. And I always had like belief that one day I'll get them on SBTV, and I did. You gotta just be on your job. You gotta have self-belief, be on your job, be focused. Don't let anything confuse you or get in your way. Like here, it makes you not want to take things for granted. Not saying that I take things for granted, but it makes you look at life in a different way. Everyone waves to you as well. Everyone waves to you. Well, I've been lucky enough to travel the world off the back of SBTV, met people like Richard Branson, just signed a Virgin book deal, had a Google Chrome advert, and that's just off believing in myself and staying focused. There was times where I think I was never gonna make it. There was times where I couldn't afford tapes. I remember I had to film Gunna D in Peckham a few years ago in the snow, and I had no tapes. I had no travel to get down there. I didn't even know how to get down there by bus. I had friends that helped me out, luckily, and I managed to get money from obviously working in Top Man, but there was times I was like, oh man, why am I doing this? Like, I'm not getting anywhere. There was also another time where, I wasn't getting accepted on a YouTube partnership program, and I was like, what's the point of doing YouTube videos? Like, I wasn't earning no money off it. I was thinking, like, this is a way to earn money off getting like money off the adverts. And I think I applied like 5 times and never got accepted. A couple other people asked me how did I do it once I got it done. So I was like one of the first out of that kind of era of getting a YouTube kind of partnership. I got in touch with YouTube and I was like, I do these videos of these grime MCs, these rappers, like I should get a YouTube partnership. I seen other people get a YouTube partnership, and it was kind of, we went back and forth, and I finally got it. I don't want it to sound corny, but it was that main thing of believing that I could do it, like, and not listening to anyone else. People was like, why are you wasting your time? Like, forget it, man, you can do something else, you can charge for videos or whatever. And I was just like, nah man, I've got to make sure I get this partnership and kind of be one of the first to get it. It was a success and I've still got it now, so it's good, man. I've never looked back. If there's something I can give back to you right now, there's 2 quotes I always live my life by. That's chase your dreams, not a competition. And there are those who look at things the way they are and ask why, but I say dream of things that never were and ask why not. Thank you. If you believe in yourself, you'll make it happen. Believe in yourself enough to just go at it and don't give up. Peace.